Welcome to our next tutorial. Today we'll concentrate on how to log in with Gmail in our application. So what is the advantage of if we log in with Gmail? So if we log in with a Gmail, there is lot of advantages are there. That is automatically verified user will get. So no need to verify email. Automatically verification should come automatically into our application. That is a main advantage of this. So how this happens, we can able to see here now. See, I'm creating one project. First for this, see project has created, but first for this, we need to create project in a console. So just I'll give you these links in a description. Just you can go through the description links. See here. Now in a console, first we need to create a project here, but this will ask login with a Gmail ID. So here my browser is already logged in with some Gmail ID. So because of that, it is not asking. But with this Gmail ID, my projects are completed because every Gmail ID there is only 12 projects. So because of that, now I'm going with another Gmail ID. So just I open with another Gmail ID. So now once we open another Gmail ID, here it says that create a project. Still it's loading. Wait, once it's completed, we can able to check here now. See here. Here select project. Once I click on this, it is asking here project. I created a project here. Now the project name as Gmail test. So I'm creating that name as Gmail test. And no need to select this organization. And here see it's a total 12 projects. Already one project has created in this. So it's saying this. Now create. See here project is creating here. Once that project is creating here, just click on this view. Automatically that project view should come here. So now this is the view. So once this project has created, now then back to this step here. This is developer.google.com. Here it is the process. Here it says that configure project. Just click on the configure project. See it's navigating to something here. So here select project. So from there I can select the project. So here also we need to change this mail ID. Yeah, this is a mail ID here. Now you can come here. Now here you can select the project. See Gmail test. So click on next. Here project name. So just you can give the test mail. So next. Then here am I using this Android? Here package name. So this is our package name. So here it's a package name. Then after this here SHA1 key. Here Gradle. Click on Gradle. SHA1 key to generate SHA1 key. Here app tasks. There is a folder called Android. Then sign in. So once you click on this, here automatically that has generated SHA1 key. So copy this SHA1 key. Copy this SHA1 key and go to browser. Paste here. Now create. So now project creation is completed. So here we will get one configurable file. So you can download that configurable file. So copy this configurable file, then go to your project. Here once you are in a project, here instead of app you can put this as a project. Here in app folder you can paste that. So but while pasting, don't change the name. So name here already I in my downloads there are different names in this folder. So again you need to change as a credentials.json like this. See now it has the client ID, project ID, authentication URI, also token URI, authentication this, client secret key, this many it has. Then here it's a Android project. Now we can start our program here. So but for this UI I have here just I want to take this UI means where I can get this code, that also I'll show you, because this all the code we can get from that official website itself. Those things I'll show you now. See here, I got this button and all, but for this we need one Gradle support. So we are adding this here, Gradle. So this play services Gradle we required. So here we need to add the Gradle, play services Gradle. Also we can add class path within a project Gradle. This is a project level. So within a project level, here you can add the class path. This is project level. This is a project level. We need to add this, but it has latest version. We can add the latest version. Here also it has a latest version, and then here also it has a latest version. You can add the latest version now. Then click on sync now. See here now the button is not showing, but once that is syncing, here it can show button, because this button is here from that Gradle sign in. Automatically Google sign in button should display here once it is synced the project. So here once we'll see that, and we can go with the next step. Here first step is simply just we can initialize a declaration of these 4 parameters in a simple way. Here we'll start that. So there are the text views. So text views to display the text view, that is a name and email. Now we have only 2 provisions, and one image view. An image view we have image view. Then next here we have sign in button. So sign in, still it's not done it. Once done, here we'll get this. Still this Gradle is building. This is sign in button. So here I define sign in button as a sign in button. The next here now, this after this there is a simple thing, this thing I want to declaration is completed. Along with that declaration, I want to add few more parameters. One is this, three parameters. What are these 3 parameters? Just I am declaring this as one is a Google API client, Google sign in options, and other one is the this can says that what is the status of your application login status, that it will define. So because of that, this 3 I logged it. I just indicated here. Then after this, now I want to find these parameters. How can I find these parameters here? See, just this normal process, we already known this. Just I am finding those parameters here. Just here, name, email ID, image. So those just I'm finding here, because this is a older process how I'm writing this typecasting, but nowadays typecasting is not required. So this is the name, so name, and this is the email, and this is the image view. So these 3 parameters I want to get from this Gmail. The next, after this, what we are defining Google sign in options, with that I'm creating here one dialog. So that is GSO. GSO is nothing but here Google sign in options. From the Google sign in options, I want to indicate that what it goes and what are the things are there in this. That means how the data as displayed, that I want to concentrate in this. So that dialog can be displayed here, Google sign in options dot builder. That building, I'm building one dialog. So on that it can be come with email ID default sign in with the Gmail. Then after this here I need to find out this Google sign in button. So this already we have Google sign in button. Then within the Google sign in button, here you can give this button sizes. There are different types of sizes are there. Say standard, wide, like this. I want to go now standard. And scope array. If it is the scope array, whatever the Gmail ID as of now logged in your system, that should come automatically in this. Then after this, I'm defining this Google API client. What is this Google API client? In this Google API client, see here, Google API client, new builder dialog. It says that it can be indicating this, it giving this authentication and all Google API client. This. Then after this here, final step here, this sign in button listener. Just we are giving that listener for sign in button. See, once I am giving the listener for sign in button, so it is asking to implement listener. On-click listener is created here. So within this on-click listener method, just we are saying this sign up. Just we are saying this sign in. So once it is sign in, it is asking to create one sign in method. See here we creating sign in method. Within a sign in method, what we are writing here is now, see, just we are writing an intent. So within a sign in method, we are writing one intent. That intent calls Google API. So Google sign in API. Then from there we can get the some result. So this result I want to store in one separate method. That method here, nothing but here this on activity result method. This is it, on activity method result. So in on activity method result here, restore in this is the code where we are getting from here this. So that for this again here one more this thing has said this can be handle the data here this. So it's creating one more method Google sign in this. In this final step of this, here we are creating this. Here I'm writing simply, see if it is success, else it is fail. I'm writing this case here. If it is a success, here we are handling the data. If it is a fail, we are not handling the data here. See here. And how and where this we got this, I'll show you that. See if it is a success, here we are getting this. This is, so here it's a name. Here it's a email. So and finally, if you want to show image, there is one Gradle is required. So that Gradle is the Picasso. I want to use this Picasso Gradle in this to show this data in this. So here I'm adding this Picasso Gradle so that image can be shown in this. But after this explanation, I'll show you I get this all the code here. That I'll show you now. See, this is here Picasso. That get is a URL. Here it's a image. This has happened to image. Then here finally it's required one more last thing here this. Here this we need to add one more this Google sign in this. Here we can add finally comma that one Google sign in this. So it has implemented method. That implemented method is a on fail. This method. So finally here you can give an internet permission. You can give an internet permission. So finally I'm giving this internet permission. Then I'm running this application. See, while running this application, I'll show you where I copied this all the code, because I copied from there, I pasted in a single position and then I call this, but I'll show you this where I called this all. See here. Meanwhile, just I can show you that code where I copied. See, just this is here. First I added this one is here dependency. After dependency here configure the file, we configured here this one. After this add sign in button. See, from here only I copied the entire code. See here, configure setup, Google sign in options, build dialer. Then after that, this is the Google sign in options. Then it's a Google API client. Then after this here, this is the Excel file. then it's a sign in button, standard, then you buy, then method, then after this intent, then after the activity result method, then after this handle sign like this is file information. There now we added only parameters, but here we can get different parameters here. Name, family name, email ID, this. Now we are getting name, email ID and image. These all are the we can get from here. This is the way we are handling this program now. So this is about this how and where we got this code and this. So this about this how we are getting and how the things are going on. This is the way we can get mail sign in this code and how this Gmail code. See now this is the output of our code. So here now what I'm doing here is I'm logging with Gmail. Just I click on that. It's a displaying in pop-up. What are the mail IDs? If I already logged in my phone, just I can go with this. It's displaying this name and this. This is how we are logging with the social media, Gmail using this. Thank you. Please subscribe to get more updates. Thank you for watching this.